One day, a young guy and a young girl fell in love. But the guy came from a poor family. The girl's parents weren't too happy. So the young man decided not only to court the girl but to court her parents as well. In time, the parents saw that he was a good man and was worthy of their daughter's hand. But there was another problem. The man was a soldier. Soon, war broke out and he was being sent overseas for a year. The week before he left, the man knelt on his knee and asked his lady love, "Will you marry me?" She wiped a tear, said yes, and they were engaged. They agreed that when he got back in 1 year, they would get married. But tragedy struck. A few days after he left, the girl had a major vehicular accident. It was a head-on collision. When she woke up in the hospital, she saw her father and mother crying. Immediately, she knew there was something wrong. She later found out that she suffered brain injury. The part of her brain that controlled her face muscles was damaged. Her once lovely face was now disfigured. She cried as she saw herself in the mirror. "Yesterday, I was beautiful. Today, I'm a monster." Her body was also covered with so many ugly wounds. Right there and then, she decided to release her fiancé from there. Promise. She knew he wouldn't want her anymore. She would forget about him and never see him again. For 1 year, the soldier wrote many letters but she wouldn't answer. He phoned her many times but she wouldn't return her calls. But after 1 year, the mother walked into her room and announced, "He's back from the war." The girl shouted, "No. Please don't tell him about me. Don't tell him I'm here." The mother said, "He's getting married," and handed her a wedding invitation. The girl's heart sank. She knew she still loved him but she had to forget him now. With great sadness, she opened the wedding invitation. And then she saw her name on it. Confused, she asked, "What is this?" That was when the young man entered her room with a bouquet of flowers. He knelt beside her and asked, "Will you marry me?" The girl covered her face with her hands and said, "I'm ugly." The man said, "Without your permission, your mother sent me your photos. When I saw your photos, I realized that nothing has changed. You're still the person I fell in love. You're still as beautiful as ever. Because I love you. Thank you for coming into my life. Thank you for changing the direction of my existence towards something better. You've allowed me to bloom in so many ways that I don't know what I was doing before. I thought that I had it all figured out. I thought that I knew exactly where I was going and that the flow of my current life was at its best. But you came along, and it all became crystal clear. I realized then that I could become a better version of myself. I saw both my imperfections and perfections and understood what it means to let growth in, what it means to let experiences impart useful knowledge and what it means to let love in. I started valuing my dreams more and became determined in ways I never imagined. I became more whole by myself than I've ever been before. And I know that it's down to me, the hard work, the hours that I put in, the way that I treat people, and the value that I give myself. But still, I thank you because you pushed me to test my limits. I thank you because you want to see me reach the same heights that I see for myself. I thank you because you're compassionate, funny and selfless. Because you're my best friend. Because I had no idea how much impact another person could have on my life until I met you. I thank you because you really are something special. I thank you, because I love you and I am so grateful for you. I wish I could fix everything people broke in you. I wish I could erase every person who came into your life and left holes in your heart. I wish there was a way for me to rewind your past and erase every painful memory that made your life a little darker. I wish I had the power to go inside your heart and bring it back to what it used to be. I wish there was a way to go inside your heart and make it brave again. I wish I could just cleanse your heart and rid it of all the mess, all the chaos and all the heartbreaks. I wish I could show you the kind of love you've been missing, but darling, I've learned that love doesn't work that way, and healing doesn't happen unless you feel it deep inside your soul. I learned that another human being can't tell you how you should feel or who you should love or what kind of heart you should have. Love is the only force you can't fight, even if you know you're going to lose, and I wish I had the power to fight with you, but darling, that's one battle you're going to have to fight on your own. Because I'm also still healing. I'm still working on myself. I'm still trying to bring my old heart back. And I'm still trying to find a way to fix everything people broke in me. I'm still trying to heal the wounds inside my heart. I'm still trying to be brave again. To trust again. To love again. And sometimes I wish there was a way for me to stay without losing myself. Sometimes I wish my journey was simple and linear so I can easily turn a blind eye to reality. To the facts that I know too well. To the struggles that I'm still trying to get through. But here I am, still trying to mend the broken pieces. Still trying to make sense of my journey, and still very cautious because I'm not ready to break my own heart again. Because darling, I've learned that just like can't force you to change your heart or the way you love, I can't force mine to change either. I've learned that if I can't help you heal, I have to let you go. I've learned that I need to heal myself first. It's you. You're the one I want. You're the one I want to come home to after a bad day at work. You're the one I want to roll over to in the middle of the night and wake up next to every day, for the rest of my life. You're the one I want to go on late night runs with for food just because you wanted to get out of the house. You're the one I want to take on cute little dates, like to a movie, or to a nice, fancy dinner, or to an early morning breakfast before we both have to go our separate ways for the day. You're the one I want to take on cute all-day dates to things like aquariums, and zoos, and amusement parks. You're the one I want to go on fun, exhilarating adventures with, such as a day at the lake, or a hike through the woods, or even just a late-night walk when everything is quiet. You're the one I want to stay in with for the night and build a cute little fort while we watch movies under it and eat our favorite foods. You're the one I want to make happy for the rest of my life. You're the one I want to love, and to hold when times get tough. You're the one I want to be there for when everything in your world comes crashing down. All my good days and all my bad days.
Thanks for watching.
You're the one I
Take
want
care
to
of
spend
yourself.
them with.
Allah Hafiz.
It's you. You're it. You're the one. And I swear to you, I have never been so sure about someone or something in my entire life. It's you, and I say this without a single doubt in my mind.